When I was on a hike with my family, I found a VHS that said Peppa Pig, swimming prototype. I grabbed it and put it into my backpack, and I went home and I was carrying an old VCR from my basement. I popped the VHS into it and the intro started with no music, just a sticky buzz, maroon background, a blood puddle, and the text was made of bones, and Peppa looked normal and stayed on the title for 1 minute and the episode started. But the pool and sky looked horrific. There was no episode name, but the pool was filled with blood and one of the doors said "Help me" written crudely in blood, and there was a human drowning in the pool. After Daddy, Mommy, George and Peppa were getting ready to swim, Mommy Pig said, "Daddy Pig, go kill Peppa and George," in a dement-sounding voice. Soon, Daddy Pig grabbed a knife, not sure where he even found it to begin with, and started running after Peppa and George. What was funny was that Peppa and George's run cycles looked like SpongeBob's from the first episode of the SpongeBob SquarePants TV show. After 15 seconds, Daddy Pig got Peppa and George and stabbed them to death. Then, Peppa's friends and their families came in their bathing suits, but eventually they saw Peppa and George hung on a tree, and the screen was now monochrome for some reason. In the green changing room there was shrieking and screaming coming from it. I was shaking and I was shocked by this, and Daddy Pig was banging the door. After 3 seconds, Daddy Pig destroyed the door into pieces and Daddy Pig caught Danny Dog's dad looking through a telescope and stabbed him. And everyone ran very wild and went into a bomb shelter, and they locked all doors and everyone survived, except for Peppa, George and Danny Dog's dad, and everyone in the shelter was telling a horror story. And the episode ended, but it was very creepy. Black background, no logo. The air year was 666. Instead of 2005, and credits song in reverse, G major and slowed down. In my garage, there was fake dead bodies of Peppa and George, and I threw them into the sun, and they burned, and rain started with a small flash flood, but my house's land was tall a little bit, but someone left a DVD of it in the flood, picked it up, dried it with a blow dryer, and I inserted it into my PS2, and it was the same, but different.